JK Rowling Quotes. Quotes 1. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Quotes 2. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Quotes 3. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Quotes 4. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Quotes 5. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. Quote 6. Of course it is happening inside your head, Harry, but why on earth should that mean that it is not real? Quote 7. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case, you fail by default. Quotes 8. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. Quotes 9. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. Quotes 10. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and, above all, those who live without love. Quotes 11. Dumbledore watched her fly away, and as her silvery glow faded he turned back to Snape, and his eyes were full of tears. Quotes 12. The truth. Dumbledore sighed. It is a beautiful and terrible thing, and should therefore be treated with great caution. Quotes 13. Remember, if the time should come when you have to make a choice between what is right and what is easy, remember what happened to a boy who was good, and kind, and brave, because he strayed across the path of Lord Voldemort. Remember Cedric Diggory. Quotes 14. Numbing the pain for a while will make it worse when you finally feel it. Quotes 15. Just because you have the emotional range of a teaspoon doesn't mean we all have. Quotes 16. We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same, and worth saving. Quotes 17. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. Quotes 18. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. Quotes 19. Indifference and neglect often do much more damage than outright dislike. Quotes 20. He can run faster than Severus Snape confronted with shampoo. Quotes 21. It is the unknown we fear when we look upon death and darkness, nothing more. Quotes 22. Not my daughter, you bitch. Quotes 23. Percy wouldn't notice a joke if it danced naked in front of him wearing one of Dobby's hats. Quotes 24. Books are like mirrors. If a fool looks in, you cannot expect a genius to look out. Quotes 25. You haven't got a letter on yours, George observed. I suppose she thinks you don't forget your name. But we're not stupid, we know we're called Gred and Forge. Quotes 26. You know, Minister, I disagree with Dumbledore on many counts. But you cannot deny he's got style. Quotes 27. Let us step into the night and pursue that flighty temptress, adventure. Quotes 28. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. Quotes 29. Fear of a name increases fear of the thing itself. Quotes 30. Dumbledore says people find it far easier to forgive others for being wrong than being right. Quotes 31. Cinderella. Snow White. What's that? An illness. Quotes 32. I don't believe in the kind of magic in my books. But I do believe something very magical can happen when you read a good book. Quotes 33. Holy. You have the whole world of ear-related humor before you, you go for holy. Quotes 34. Things we lose have a way of coming back to us in the end, if not always in the way we expect. Quotes 35. The thing about growing up with Fred and George, said Ginny thoughtfully, is that you sort of start thinking anything's possible if you've got enough nerve.